Hi guys, how are you? I decided to jump on really quick. I didn't even give a warning. I just hopped on because I just wanted to say this really quickly. It's really weird. Anyway, um, I can't see. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Anyway, I wanted to talk. Really thank you guys. You guys know I've been really trending on the internet the last couple days because I was in. I wouldn't even say a fight. I was pissed off at Jaguar, right? And everyone's talking about it. But I didn't realize. This sounds crazy. Just ride it. Let me say this. I didn't realize how much support. I know you're going to think, Sharrell, you have over 400,000 subscribers. I know, but it becomes routine. Sometimes you come on here, you do your job, and then I get off and I go on my way. But you guys have really been holding me down and just extremely supportive. So I want to thank everybody. And then somebody even sent me this, like a makeup, eyeshadow kit. Look, anonymously. So thank you, whoever sent me this. And these are all my favorite colors. This is really hard to find a red eyeshadow. And you guys know how much red lipstick I wear. And so this was very thoughtful. You guys have been, I've just seen you guys been windmilling for me in the other people's comment sections, and also being sending me information, screenshots of somebody impersonating me again. I know who this person is. She's really weird. She's like a stalker, but she goes around pretending to be me. Sometimes she does Perry, and sometimes she does Nosy Ho. So allegedly, she went in different people's chats saying crazy stuff. I think somebody said she went in Tony Tokyo's. She went in Sean Davy Way, just different people's chats pretending to be me. So I got to remind you guys again, if I don't go in anybody's chat, first of all, if I have something to say to another content creator, I usually go on his panel, on their panel, or call them. I don't really go into other people's chat. Or if I'm watching another blogger, I don't go in their chat just for that reason. It will I don't go in other people's chat. But don't forget, I have my certified check next to my name. So people have been believing this impersonator. Do not believe the impersonator. And this girl's really weird. I feel stalked. She won't leave me alone. She knows where I live. She sends crazy stuff. She's just weird. And I don't know, but thank you guys for letting me know. She is such a nut job. But if you guys are in somebody else's chat and you see someone coming in with my picture and the little check that doesn't have the check next to their name, start saying troll, or impersonator. Um, as for Perry and Nosy, I don't know. Perry doesn't go in anyone's chats either. So I don't know. Just be on the lookout. If people start talking crazy and you think it's Perry and they just start talking crazy, well, I mean, that's hard to do too, because sometimes Perry just says crazy stuff. But if you get the feeling that it isn't Perry, just start putting in that person's chat. This isn't Perry. This isn't Perry. Same for me. This isn't Sharrell. This is Sharrell, or this isn't Nosy, because this person has been doing this from time to time. So, I just want to thank you guys for all the support I got over the last couple days, and this makeup palette. I don't even know how they knew what I would like, but they sent it to me anonymously. So they sent it to my PO box. That's really sweet. All right, let's talk about what went down between Andy Cohen and Robyn. on Watch What Happens Live. I made a special video to talk about what happened on Watch What Happens Live. I never ever talk about it, but I wanted to see for myself what went down. So you guys know I reported earlier in the week about how the interview was very contentious. Okay, they were like, expect fireworks, and they did. I wrote down some notes here because it was insane. It was absolutely insane. So Andy was pissed. He was pissed. You could see all over his face. He was asking the hard-hitting questions. I must say, I'm for the first time, I'm proud of you, Andy. You did not let her off the hook, not one single bit. And because of that, I'm practically convinced Robyn's fired because he was. Don't use that eyeshadow palette. Oh, because I don't know where it came from. Yeah. I was going to use it. But you're right. I don't know where this came from. And why is it anonymous? You're right, Elizabeth. I mean, thank you to the person that sent it. But, she's right. That's stuff you don't want to put on your skin and stuff. But I appreciate it. Maybe if you would have left your name or something. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. So Andy was sticking it to her. There's no other way to put it. I'm kind of torn between Robyn's reaction. I thought she looked shocked. Perry thinks she looked scared. And that she's getting ready to lose her damn job. That's what Perry said. But she looked nervous. I don't know what she thought was going to happen. I don't know how it went down, but he asked her what's going on. We're hearing about Juan and some girlfriend. What do you have to say about it? And she says, okay, this girl lives in Canada, Robyn. Okay. And that she was dating somebody from the Ravens. Okay. Now, I'm just explaining the crazy. Okay. This story is not going to make any sense, by the way. And she wanted to fly to Maryland. So she came to Maryland and she calls Juan out the blue. She tells Juan that she lost her wallet at the casino. So Juan, this is such bullshit. So Juan goes and gets the hotel room for her and puts it in his name. I'm sorry, Robyn. I know that's the only way to make this make some sense. What? And Andy said some would call that BS. It was so good. He said, do you consider that BS? And he said, why did you stay silent about it throughout the season? He was pissed. I really think she looked nervous, more nervous than scared. Perry said she's worried about her job. She said because it wasn't an issue during filming. Farewell, Robyn. Farewell. He said, so you decide to hold it and sell it behind a paywall? It was so good. So you're selling your story for money. That's what he's saying, okay, people? That's what he's saying. Like, this fan's gonna blow everything on. She said, well, it had came out last week, and I knew this lady was telling lies, and I wanted to come. I had to come clean and let you guys know what was going on. But you didn't answer the question. Why was it behind a paid wall? Okay. I mean, I like you, Robyn. I like you, but you were in the hot seat. This was a make or break if Andy was going to keep you or not. And these answers didn't make any sense. It sounded like you weren't prepared. Okay, like you knew you're in the hot seat. You knew when you were coming there, you were in the hot seat. I know you're not dumb enough to think, oh, this is just gonna be episode where we talk about what happened on the season finale. You knew better than that. Come on, Robyn. You should have wrote questions. You and Juan should have went and practiced it before you came. Have Juan be Andy Cohen, and you should be like this with your answers. And the answers have to make sense. Okay? Sorry, I'm getting a little heated here. She says, Andy says, well, you didn't put a infidelity clause in your prenup. Andy is asking the good questions because if somebody's cheating on you, what happened to the clause? Okay. She said she didn't do it because she couldn't guarantee if she would be the adulteress or herself. She couldn't guarantee that she wouldn't cheat. And so they just left it out. Huh? Okay. Then he reads off a tweet that Chris Bassett. Sorry, I keep calling him Basket. We used to call him that back in the day. Saying Giselle and Ashley knew about it and no one brought it up. This is true. Okay, so now this is when I start thinking Robyn looks nervous. Because now you're bringing up Giselle and you're bringing up Ashley. And remember the rumors I was telling you guys about last week, how they had another meeting. So they had one at the beginning of the season to talk about storyline, what they're going to go over, who they're going to attack. And then they had an emergency meeting after that stuff was released. And now Andy's talking about it. So she looked a little nervous to me. She says, I don't know what Ashley has to do with this. She has everything to do with it. Do you think that Andy doesn't watch the blogs? Andy watches the blogs. Whatever we say, he knows. He's been hearing about this. He knows about your meeting. I reported on it last week. Emergency meeting. Abort the old plan. Abort. You went rogue and did something dumb when you went behind a paid wall. So not only do you not go to your bosses and tell them what's about to happen, you want money. Were you preparing to be fired? I don't know why you went behind a paid wall, but anyway, she says she doesn't know what Ashley has to do with it. And the reason why Giselle didn't say anything is because they had already talked about it. I don't know why I keep bursting out into laughter, but Robyn, okay, my 18-year-old could have told a better lie than that. Okay, what? Whatever, Robyn. Then he hits her with the keeps coming with the hard question. He said, is it fair for you not to tell your business, but you feel free to talk about others, especially Giselle? You and Giselle do the same thing. Child, we've been watching this all season. She says, I can't speak for Giselle, but people don't have to share their whole lives on a reality TV show. It's okay. She says it's up to the individual. What? Robyn did the most shittiest job of trying to keep her job. Because let's face it, Robyn, you're on the in the hot seat, and he's going back and forth if I should fire her or not. And you did not give him any reason to say, you know what, I want to hear her story next season. No, you kept lying. But not only did you lie, you said answers that didn't make sense. I'm sorry. Please stop. Okay? He says, do you think that's a double standard? She said, maybe, if you want to call it that. Robyn, I'm sorry. I just can't. I'm trying not to be negative here, but right now, if I was Andy and I had to choose between firing her now or bringing her back one more season and then firing her, you didn't help yourself out. I would have to fire you now, okay? And I like you. I do like you. But girl, stop, okay? You made a bad mistake and you're not even bouncing back. There's no recovery here. You're saying answers that make no sense, Okay, you know damn well there's a double standard between you and Giselle. You're all up in everybody else's business, and then shh when it comes to yours and hers. Because I heard Giselle say dating someone way in would be in the middle of their season. So when they were filming, okay, so we've known about this. She says, Andy says, how could you drag Karen when you have skeletons in your closet? Okay, Andy, you're coming through. You're coming through. I always drag Andy Cohen, but this was a really good interview. And it was good because he was pissed. And he's getting fire Robyn. Okay. Robyn, girl, maybe you could make, money off your Patreon. And plus, who has a Patreon unless you're a blogger? And why is Robyn turning into a blogger, her and Giselle? Do you plan on getting fired? I'm confused. It's because bloggers make good money. Why are you a blogger and on the cast? That really irritates me. Pick a side. Okay, pick a side. Because you're gonna eventually get yourself caught up like you are now. That's like me being an actress and then being a movie critic. And then critiquing my own damn movie. What? So stupid. You have to pick a side. Why don't you keep being a reality star? I mean, if you have that choice next season, Robyn. And then when you're fired, then you can be a blogger. Okay. Tamara is also doing the same thing, and so is Vicky Gunvalson. You guys got to stop with these reality stars / blogger. Okay, stop. You're coming into our lane, and you're no good at it because you're not gonna blog and tell the truth like we are. You're gonna blog and say what you want to say. You just admitted it on here. You don't like to look bad, and you don't have to share anything with the public. That makes a shitty blogger. When I come on here, I am open and honest. Someone said to me, Sharrell, you should erase that tape where I cussed out Jaguar. No, that's what happened. Oh, Sharrell, you're out of character, or that's a bad look. That's what happened. It's true. You got to be open when you're a blogger, and you're not. You're not open. So, girl, stop. He says, how could you drag Karen when you have skeletons in your own closet? And by the way, Andy's legs were crossed and he had this look. Let me see if I can keep. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Like this. That's how he looked. Okay. And she said, we all have skeletons. She said, everybody knows something about the other one. Now that's a good response, because you're saying, if you bring me back, I'll have to drop everything that I know about other people. But that's not what he asked you. Okay. She says, Karen accused me of knowing about a woman with blonde hair that they seen in Prince George County. The difference between that there are two different women. So I wasn't hiding anything. I didn't know about the woman with the blonde hair. Okay, girl. She also says people don't bring 100% of their lives to the show, just like Karen doesn't bring 100. Girl, what? This is between you and it. Why are you bringing Karen to this? Did nobody ask you nothing about Karen's skeletons? Girl, stop. That's what I don't like. I hate people when they're on their way down. They want to take somebody else with them. Why don't you take Giselle's ass, your partner in crime? Okay? Stop. I think she was trying to say, I got juice on Karen. If you have juice on Karen, you better not wait till next season, because you might not come back next season. You best call Andy Cohen and all the other producers in the room. Apologize for what you did. You have to apologize. See, that's the first thing I would have said when I sat down in that chair on the set of Watch What Happens Live. When you are wrong and you want somebody to forgive you, you don't go for the excuses first. You have to apologize. They're not going to accept it, but it's the right thing to do. It's not going to calm them down. But I would be like, Andy, I'm so sorry. And he would be calling me a raggedy bum or whatever he was going to say. And I'm like, yes, I know I did it wrong. And then I have to come forth and be honest. I hid this information. I didn't want to look whatever. I didn't want to look bad. I thought I was gonna whatever. You just messed up. You mucked it up. You mucked up this interview. Then she goes on. Andy says, to the people that say that Juan is bringing you BS, what do you say to those people? And she says, I believe Juan. I believe what he tells me. Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see that she will not tell the truth no matter what? Your back is against the wall and you're still gonna lie? You know you damn well you don't believe a word Juan says. If you do, if this is a true answer, you're the dumbest person on reality TV of all time, of all bloggers, since you want to be a blogger now. You do not believe Juan. So then Andy is forced to talk to Ebony. Is it Ebony K. Snow? Because this was supposed to be a regular Watch What Happens Live, not of I'm going to humiliate Robyn and go after her. So he was forced to finally ask Ebony at least one question. So and he asked Ebony, how does he feel about her saying that she doesn't share 100% of her life as a reality TV star? Now, let me tell you something, okay? When you befriend people behind the scenes, okay, you help each other out. That's exactly what Ebony was doing, okay? She will say, yeah, no, I don't have a problem. Girl, stop. You're making yourself look bad, like a liar, like you got Robyn's back no matter what. And you do, okay? And she's not on New York anymore, so maybe that's the reason she rode hard for Robyn. Have you guys ever seen me do an interview or talk about somebody and that person's my friend and I'm like trying to sound like I don't know that my friend is lying? You guys get in my tail about this. Oh, Sharrell, stop. You're not gonna say nothing bad about her. Oh, what are you doing? That's what Ebony's doing, okay? That's you gotta have each other's back. But she looked really ridiculous saying it. I'm a mess. I am a hot ass mess. Okay. She says, and I agree, you don't have to share your life 100% with the public. Girl, I get what you're doing, but this could be the reason why you have no job anymore. I get it. I do it all the time. Okay. I do it all the time when somebody's my friend and you don't want to throw your friend under the bus. I got one more. He asked a lot of questions. How could you? I got that. Anyway, on a scale from A through F, what would I give Robyn for trying to save her job? Girl, yeah, I'm going to have to give you an F. Maybe D minus, okay? D minus because you did say you knew some of Karen's skeletons. But you didn't, I just don't see how this is going to work. The only thing you can do now is exactly what I told you. You have to have a meeting with the producers, be honest, transparent, tell them why you did what you did, ask for forgiveness, and tell them you have dirt on Karen, because that's not going to be enough. You got to say three. You got to say three other members, and Sharice, and maybe who does that leave? Because you're not going to turn on Ashley and Giselle, and maybe the Chris Bassett thing again. Bassett. I don't know, but you got to say you have dirt on three people, because if you just say one, they're not going to give a damn. It was terrible, people. It was terrible. What time is it? Ooh, okay, I got 6 minutes. Ah, let's see. It reruns at 12 here in California. Let me see if anybody has something to say. Let me pull these comments. It was bad. Andy was mad, and he just doesn't fire you without humiliating you. It's not looking good, Robyn. You gotta no, this is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. You have to have a meeting with the producers, and you gotta bring Giselle and Karen. No, Giselle and Ashley in as allies, okay? I always go in with an ally because they're watching me talk to Andy, and then they could fill in any blanks. Hi, Emmanuel.
Hey, what's up, Sharrell? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Did you watch it yet?
Yep, I saw the finale and the Watch What Happens live.
So we're going to do the finale tomorrow with Perry.
Okay.
What did you think about Robyn? Did she save her
Oh
job?
boy. And I thought Kyle was bad. Let me tell you something. I agree with you, Cheryl. She had the if she would have came in there showing some type of remorse, saying I'm sorry, but she came like doubling down. And Cheryl, did you see what Karen tweeted?
No, what did she tweet?
Go on her Twitter. It's hilarious. She was watching also.
Oh, this is so good. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing, Ebony, she ain't never gonna get a job at Housewives again. She was. Oh my God.
I mean, Ebony was. I get that you were trying to protect your friend. Hey, Sin.
Hey.
Hey,
Sin. Did you
Hey,
watch
Emmanuel. Shoot, yeah. I had to take, and then I was like, wait a minute, this is coming on right after Potomac. Normally they have that Family Karma comes on.
Yeah, right after.
Yeah.
Let me see what
that was deflect.
Oh, she called her Robert. Oh my let me think. Oh my gosh. She came. Oh my God. Remember? Okay. I just told you guys what I do. I hold people's secrets, and then if they do something bad, I'll come in and finish them off. This is what Karen's doing. Look what she put. Robert with her cohorts lied and slandered all season. Remember, statute of limitation is 4 years in Maryland. You shot your wad, darling. What does that mean? You're empty. What she meant is you shot your shot and you failed. Okay, you failed. Smoke, did you see it? Did you see it, Smoke?
Yes, and Robyn Dixon is full of bullshit times two.
Exactly.
It was so. Did she save her job? Let me
Hell no.
She did not.
Nope. But what got me is, so she said she don't know what Karen was talking about, but through the week, well, I guess last week or whatever, when on her podcast, she said she already knew about that. So, and you told Andy that it was somebody that was friends with one that lived in Canada. Now, which one is it, Robyn?
The math isn't mathing, Robyn. The math isn't mathing. Girl,
exactly.
Adios, Karen. Robyn, I feel bad for her because I got used to her antics. I wanted her to sit in the hot seat.
Me too.
Andy he's too mad.
Yeah,
that body language. Oh my God! Like you said, Cheryl, his face said it all. He was not happy. Like even when they were coming back from like the commercials, he had that mad face on. He had to force himself to be like, "And we're back with Robyn and Ebony."
He did not ask a single question about the season finale.
Nope.
That's how you know she's out of here. She is out of here. I mean, it just.
And it's crazy because Robyn actually looked good in the wedding photos, and I'm just looking like a beautiful idiot. Like,
exactly.
Why? I'm sorry, they ain't no D in the world that will have me don't go that crazy believing that a man who does not know a female, instead of sending a Zelle, instead of sending a cash up, hell, even sending a carrier pigeon with cash money, is going to go to a hotel, put his card down for a total stranger, and he ain't going to leave with not touching the goods. Stop it.
Exactly.
Exactly. I'm on the West. I'm in the West. So
Yeah.
it doesn't come on until for another hour, hour and a half. So I was watching on their time. Perry was on the phone, and I was literally laughing so loud he had to tell me shut the hell up. I was cracking up.
It was like I can't believe she sit there. Did she not hear the words that was coming out of her own mouth?
Did she look scared to you?
She looked like she saw deer in headlights.
Yeah, she looked terrified.
Oh, wait, she looked shocked. That's what I thought. But why would you be shocked when you know what just happened?
Because she mistaken her light skin and her green eyes for Giselle, and she thought that Andy would have taken an easy on her. But it's just like, you wanted to be activated, you wanted to be that girl. Well, guess what? That comes with a lot of pressure to sit in that first seat next to Andy. Hope you enjoyed.
What would make her think Andy would take it easy on her? What? Look, I took some pictures. Hold on. I took pictures. Let me put this up here. Hold on. Because I was like, is anybody seeing what I'm seeing? What the hell is happening here? Robyn is assisting herself in getting fired.
And why wasn't Juan there with her?
Is he ever there with her?
No.
He's not going to be at the reunion either.
Juan didn't go to the reunion?
Sharrell, this man has not been to the reunion almost 4 years.
You better be glad Juan Dixon's not here.
Okay, so this is Andy's face. You see the eyebrows pushed
Yep.
up. He's pissed.
He was not his cheery self. Like, he literally wanted to really eviscerate her.
I don't even think he did donkey of the day, or not donkey of the day. What does he say?
He looked like he wanted to bitch slap Robyn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Carlos King started this. Fire her. Y'all are messy. He did start it. He did.
But he isn't wrong though, because even like Andy called it out. He's like, how is it that you just demand so much transparency from the other ladies about them and their relationships or things they're doing in their life, but you just felt like, oh, we worked through it, so wasn't that important? I'm like, this was the reason why you were sitting in bed depressed until 12 o'clock every day and not getting up, and the man calling you unattractive. And the whole reason why you had suggested on an infidelity closet, and that wasn't because of what you had initially done, because technically you were the first to cheat, but the fact that he has consistently cheated on you repeatedly over and has shown no lack of respect, compassion, or love for you whatsoever. At this point, I just honestly am starting to believe that Juan is actually Robyn's beard and covering up for Robyn's true affections for certain people in her life.
Would that letter start with a G?
Maybe G and end with the B.
I mean, look at her face. What would you say, Smoke? Is she awkward? Is she scared? It's just
very clear that she doesn't have like main character energy, which is why she clings to Giselle so much, because what you can say whatever you want about Giselle, but Giselle has an it factor about her where she can be front and center and hold attention. Now, whether it's correct or not, I don't know. That depends on you. But Robyn just does not have that thing about her, so she cannot handle the pressure of being, I think, a housewife. Well, she honestly she gives friend of or maybe guest star role on a show.
You're right. You're right. Because if you have star potential, you never let them see you sweat. And this would Nene would have never. Nene.
Yeah.
Never giving an interview
she
like
can't
that.
do it alone. She needs Giselle
Nene
next to
would
her.
say, I don't have to answer that. And what you know how she'll do, and I said what I said. So,
Did you see me?
Or say something funny or anything.
Or she should have came forth with the truth.
Yep.
Because now she has no support. We're like, girls, well, you put us in a bad situation, Robyn. How the hell we supposed to support you? Because I think I want her to come back. I do. I want her in the hot seat. And that would be the only reason that Andy would bring her back, is if he gave her hell that season.
Yep.
That's
I
a
want
That
to see
whole
them
way.
drag, especially Karen. I want to see Karen drag her. I
oh,
want to
Uh-huh.
see. I want to even see Mia drag her a little bit. No,
Yep.
Wendy. I'm sorry. I want to see
Wendy.
Wendy drag her.
Well, I'm
But
not gonna recap the show, but
yeah.
I will say, because I'm gonna do it tomorrow with Perry. Um, I'm Karen. I know Emmanuel's gonna go crazy. Why is she always running, Emmanuel? I'm just gonna ask you that one part. Why ain't she standing in her truth?
Because nobody wants to go to a party where every turn you take, somebody is questioning you and accusing you. And okay, I mean, I know you're recapping it tomorrow, but for me to say that Karen needs proof that Charisse is lying, what kind of logic is that?
Thank, uh, thank you, Ebony. I mean, Emmanuel. He's holding her down
Exactly.
like Ebony. That's really funny. Hi, Denzel. How are you?
I'm doing okay, and you?
Did you see it?
I saw the clip. Oh, I saw the clip of the video earlier. No, I just saw the clip of it. She looked like she got caught.
Yeah, that's it. She looked like
Yeah.
a rabbit staring in the
Yeah,
headlights.
she looked stupid.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I
She was
mean, she
talking
should
the
she
truth.
should have been she should have been honest.
She should have been. That was the time to be honest. If you
Oh wait,
wanted to say
th-
that job, then you
yes,
had to be honest. And then
yes,
after this interview, you should be meeting with Andy and the
right.
producers. I am kissing Andy's tail. I'm like, oh, I didn't mean it. Oh, I love my job. I
Right.
understand what I did was wrong. I'll get back, and then I'll throw this in there. I'll do better next season.
But
Yeah.
here's the
And I
but
was
here's
going
the
through a major depression and denial.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
And not
After,
Sharrell,
only that,
Sharrell.
Sharrell, but here's the thing. Even if Robin is asked to come back with everything that's out now,
Yeah.
there's a missing component. Juan. Juan is not going to air out this lawsuit at this school about him knowing about
No,
certain abuse.
no.
Oh my God,
He
you are
Mm.
won't
so
do
right.
it. So
That
regardless if
Uh
Robin comes
oh.
back, she's already starting the race like without any like her gear. So it's kind of like without Juan, Robin still has no storyline because we're going to be interested. Like, how are you standing behind a man who knew about the abuse of another man?
what you said was so accurate. And do you agree with this, Smoke? If she agrees to be open about the case, that will save her job because that case is a mess.
Yeah, she has to. No, she literally has to be like fully open because if not, it's going to be like you got caught lying about and you basically married a man and stayed with him after finding out he was cheating you while you were engaged, and then now he has this court case where apparently him and Robin were meant for each other because they just like turning the other cheek or turning a blind eye to any kind of wrongdoing. So regardless of how we feel about Robin or whatnot, if Juan is not in for another season and like fully being present, that she's going to be demoted to either friend of or fired from the show.
Look
And
at the
you,
cat. You
What's
listen.
the case?
I
Yeah.
would bring. Oh, it's coming up. I can't remember when. But this is what I would do. I would go to them, apologize, grovel, say you do better next season, and in good faith, I'm going to go ahead and show you the case, and then we're going to bring in the girl from Canada. And we're
Oh,
gonna
that's
Exactly.
bring in,
that's gonna
we're
be a
gonna bring
mess.
in, and we're gonna bring in the boy that's the center of the damn trial.
Yeah. Or
Ooh.
they'll bring in the blonde-headed woman
And
and the girl from Canada.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
tell
Karen's
me you
twin.
wouldn't watch that if that boy came on to talk to Robin or Juan or both, and he demands Juan's forgiveness.
Who's the boy?
And the center of the case, the
Oh.
not a boy. He's a man, college
A
age.
young
Oh.
And
man.
also,
Okay.
you gotta
Okay.
remember that Karen don't play with that because she was a victim. Remember
Yep.
when? Yeah. So she's not
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
with that.
Yes. Wouldn't you
Yeah.
watch then? I just
Yep.
gave you a storyline, Robin. If you're watching now, follow the plan, the blueprint I just gave you. If
Follow the
not,
plan.
adios.
And then follow the plan. Okay, wait a minute. Think about it? If Karen said a blonde woman walking down the street with one, and then this dumb chick get up there and say nobody has ever seen her because she was a friend of one. She was dating a Ravens guy, and he only went to the hotel because he felt bad because she lost her wallet. Now, what's wrong with that story? There's two
I
different
don't
women.
know.
Everything's wrong
It's a
with
lie.
that story. It's a lie.
The lies, the lies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I had to put money on it, she's not returning next season. Not as a full-time housewife. Andy's
think
not
she's
gonna let her get away
fired?
with it. You know how
Yeah,
Andy is.
fired.
He holds grudges. He's not gonna forget about this.
Yeah, he was pissed.
You
Yeah.
need to hold a grudge against Sharice.
Well, also, Sharrell, some people are saying in the chat, technically, this might have been another reason that Juan probably maybe finally went through with the marriage with Robyn. You can't testify against spouses, so when Robyn knows something,
Absolutely.
she can't be put on the stand against him if he did do something and like is like responsible.
Sharrell, did you see the picture that Robyn posted on Instagram?
No, I didn't even check.
She posted it looked like a wedding picture. It was her, Juan, and their children, and it was other people in it. I don't know that
Her
was her
parents.
mom.
It was
her parents.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Now, do you think that was a staged photo to save face?
I'm
No.
gonna review the show tomorrow, but that was so staged, the whole damn thing. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm gonna save it my opinion for tomorrow, but I'm gonna go in. I gotta go in.
Yeah.
Maybe the preacher wasn't a preacher.
It was all fake.
Look, did you see how
He's an actor.
Juan was smiling, fake smiling from ear to ear? Child,
Yep.
you know he was being tortured.
That is the most Juan has smiled in the 7 years
Yeah,
this
that's
show has
it.
been on the air.
Exactly. Like she can't testify.
Is this the picture you're talking about, Denzel?
Yeah.
It's a nice
Yep.
picture. Actually,
The kids
Robyn
look
has
nice. The kids look really nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Robyn has really nice looking children. She
Yeah.
really
Yep.
does.
Yeah.
Child, let me see if she said anything during this. She had to promote her firing. This is crazy.
But here's the thing, Sharrell. They're saying that there's going to be another.
Who that? Who's that?
That's her
son.
hairstylist, and he's the bomb.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
God. He is attractive. He's
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought a hairstylist was a woman.
I think her hairstylist passed away because even that sit
No,
down
it was
she
her
had with
cousin.
Candace.
Who
Oh.
passed
No, but
away?
She
one of
said
her, I
it was
think
her hairstylist cousin
Oh,
or
okay.
sister or brother or somebody.
Yeah,
an in-law.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Robyn's
true.
a pretty woman, though, isn't she? She's boring.
Yeah,
as
she
She's so
is.
pretty, she dumb.
Yeah.
Look at that. She could be a model. Look at that.
Yeah, she's a pretty woman.
But apparently, Sharrell, there's going to be a part
Yeah.
2 to the sit down with Andy. It's going to be on following the third part of the reunion.
I sit down
Oh.
with who?
Andy and Robyn. So it's kind of be like what Nene had with Andy, I guess, from season 6 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's going to get her own sit down with Andy after
Like a
the third
one-on-one.
part. Or one-on-one, yeah.
Mhm.
Child, she
That's
gets
gonna be
another
good.
chance to save her job. You got to talk about Juan. You got to talk about the trial. You got to open up. You have to say, I've been in pain for all the last 5 years. I'm scared when
Depressed.
you go to the store. He's
Yeah.
not going to come back. You have to be honest.
Tell the truth.
And that scene when the other side of my bed was, that's because Juan wasn't there.
If she
If I was
apologizes,
Robyn, I would even say-
to Karen,
say,
maybe I'll
Randall?
forgive her. I said if she apologizes to Karen, maybe I'll forgive her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she needs to apologize to Karen.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she should. So when she does the thing, she should say, I owe Karen a big apology. I was just calling her out because I didn't want anybody to look at me. She has to be
Mhm.
honest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the sad part about it is, I know you're reviewing this tomorrow, but when Sharice was saying Karen was doing all this in the bathroom, did you see Giselle? Giselle was like, I ain't saying nothing.
Now, can I ask you something? I haven't watched the episode yet. Is it worth watching?
You have to watch.
You
it.
have
Okay, I'm gonna watch it.
Bonji, sound off really quickly. I was getting ready to sign off. What were your? Did you watch it, Bonji?
I haven't watched the episode, but I've watched the beginning of the interview.
Uh-huh.
Andy's over it.
Mhm.
Yes, he
So,
is.
Did you
I
hear
think
what he
so.
said at the beginning of the interview? He said we had scheduled you tonight to celebrate your wedding.
Yeah.
I guess we'll do a little bit of that.
Oh.
We didn't even talk about the damn wedding. I don't think.
I haven't seen the episode, but some in the chat are saying she didn't look that scared. The
Mhm.
way she was mumbling over her words, trying
Yeah.
to choose the right words, like she
Yep.
was trying to look at Andy's face and see what was resonating
Yep.
with him, um, shows how disingenuous she
Yeah.
has been throughout this whole process.
Yeah.
Because she can't even, after being found out and being called out about her saying people should go to Patreon for more information, she even lies and says, no, there wasn't new information. I had already shared it on the podcast.
Free podcast.
By the way, I'm
Mm-mm.
interested to find out, someone should do this homework. That woman's not from Canada. Someone find her in these 50 states.
Mm-hmm.
Child.
Because I think she just lied again, talking about the receipt, her wallet. What?
She's a
Idiots
liar.
were dumb.
She's a liar.
She's a liar. She's a liar that just lost her job.
Yeah,
That's
she was
her-
probably
that-
saying to
that's
herself.
her fault.
She was probably saying to herself, "Where's Giselle when I need her?"
It was bad. It was bad.
That's her fault.
Let's go around the panel before I Emmanuel, did she save her job?
No, that made her lose it.
Yep. Yeah.
Smoke, did she save her job?
No, this just kind of just proves that Robyn is just not housewife material.
Real.
No, she's not.
Freddie, you should model, Robyn. This is too hard for you. Did she save her job?
No, she's done.
Also, Sharrell, can I add this? This also the way she is. I was like, now I see why she doesn't have a job in PR anymore. She can't even save herself.
Yay.
You're right. You're right.
Yep.
Sim, did she save her job? That's so funny.
Nope. She sure didn't. She didn't save her job and she didn't save Sharice's job.
Angie, you're gonna say no too, right? But
Yeah,
Angie,
you know what?
What about my follow-up plan? Will that save her job?
No. She should have put that clause in the prenup. At least that would have been one thing that Andy knew was the truth. But she wasn't even competent enough to do that.
Robyn, do you think anybody on this panel, do you think if she did the blueprint I just laid out and really give a good second interview, is there a possibility of her saving her job?
She's not gonna tell the truth. She's a liar.
Where is she going for the interview, Sharrell? Carlos King? Because Andy's not giving her a second one.
Exactly. And Carlos probably said all that because he probably want her on Love and Marriage, DC.
That's probably what it is.
Don was
that
so
show
right.
is boring
He started
right now.
all of this. Emmanuel, you were saying something. I cut you off.
No, I was good.
You guys don't think that she could save it if she gives a honest second? Bonji, you're saying there ain't gonna be no second interview.
That's what you're saying, Sharrell. Who's going to interview her for the second time? Maybe she can come on the People's Channel.
Sharrell, can I ask this question? So the person I have in my profile is the legendary, the lovely, the iconic Miss Cicely Tyson, because I'm feeling shady with my church hat this here evening. No, Sharrell, to answer your question, Sharrell, I don't think there's anything, to me, that she can do to save it. I feel like this is clearly a hot mess. And honestly, they need to make an example for her. If Kenya was knocked off for a season for not showing her full life and telling the truth about marrying Mark, then the same thing should be done to Robyn.
That's
here's
right.
The thing, though, if you let Robyn sit out a season, you're gonna give us a whole season to realize we don't need her. She might not come back.
Now, can I ask you something? Can I ask you something, Sharrell? Just like like Kenya Moore, she wasn't on season 11, but they brought her back for season 12. Do you think they should fire Robyn for season 8 and bring her back for season 9, or just fire her altogether?
When Kenya wasn't on the show, we missed her. We were like, we need her.
Miss
Reed.
Robyn.
Yeah, the shade,
Yeah, we
yeah,
needed that shade. It
yeah,
was a big difference when Kenya was gone.
yeah, it
We
was.
get comfortable not seeing Robyn. Here I am really quickly. Hey, Raven. Can you hear me, Raven? You're on mute. You're on mute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you sound off really quickly?
I literally just joined the stream. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. I will meet you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific. That's
1 p.m. Eastern.
Thank you.
Okay.
I got you.
10 p.m. Central.
And we got to go in on the episode the finale was actually good. I have a lot of people to read. I will be doing that tomorrow. Okay.
And you read the hell out of them, Sharrell.
I'm gonna read people because that was a hot mess.
drag their ass.
Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a drag session. That's what
Yes,
I'm gonna put it on the thumbnail. Drag session. Okay.
that sounds great.
Yeah.
Y'all.
You read them till the brakes fall off, as they say.
Y'all are a mess. So thank you guys for calling in. And then I have a message right when I'm done. Hold on.
All right.
So bye guys.
everyone.
Bye,
Have a good
bye.
night.
All right. Yeah. Good night.
Okay, thank you. You too. Drag session for tomorrow. Again, I wanted to thank you guys for all of your support, holding me down. You guys are great, very loyal. I appreciate all of you. And thanks to the person that sent me this. I really appreciate it. All right, guys. Tomorrow we're down for a drag session. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What you thought? Did Robyn save her job? Looks like no. Also, don't forget to click that like button on your way out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the drag session. Until next time, bye for now.